Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 4 of the Summer Skirmish. I'm Zeke, and this week we're joined by Nick Merckx. Nick, how pumped are you for today?
Like a shotgun.
Like a pump?
Yeah, like I'm hitting for 210.
There it is, man. Yesterday we saw some crazy gameplay, and now we have a brand new lineup. So let's talk about the format. Every week we're switching things up, and things are always going to be different. This week we're going with Hold the Throne. So players are racing to get 8 points. Victory royales are worth 2 points. If you place in second or third, you get a point. And if you find yourself with 4 or more eliminations, you get a point. And then there's also this On the Throne thing. You want to talk about that, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, the current player with the higher eliminations in a single match earns a point. This point is removed if and when a new player takes the throne.
It's like a floating point.
Floating point, the floater. People can share the floater.
They can share the floater.
They can share the floater.
They can share their playing point, yeah. But every week we're giving away $1 million, and over today we're giving away $500,000. So there's a prize breakdown. And if you find yourself with the most eliminations in a single match, Nick,
50 G's.
Woo! That's crazy.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Money.
That's even before placing. So if people do well, they'll walk away with a nice little prize for themselves.
Yeah.
Now, just to be clear, we want to talk about the rule set, just in case we have any confusion.
Yep.
So basically, we want to talk about the tiebreaker. So basically, everyone, again, is racing toward 8 points. So if at any point we come to like a tie, let's say 2 people both have 8 points, then we go, okay, how many victory royales do they have? Let's say they both have 1 victory royale under their belt.
Right.
You go, okay, how many total eliminations do they have? Oh, they both have 10 eliminations. Okay, and then we say average placement. So let's say one guy places second all the time, one guy places third. Obviously, the first guy is going to win. Now, if those continue to tie, we basically keep playing the 10 games until the tie resolves itself.
Right.
So just to be clear, trying to make sure everyone's on the same page, But yeah, also Royale Flush. If someone gets that victory royale and the 4 eliminations, we call that a Royale Flush. All right, just so we're on the same page. But yeah, man.
Everybody understand?
Yeah, everyone's good?
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm good.
But yeah, we had some awesome people show up yesterday to play, and today's lineup is completely different. We got the likes of, we got Power playing. We got the Solary guys.
Oh, man, Orb.
Oh, yeah.
That's an old Call of Duty buddy. Yeah. Orb,
okay.
Terrorizer, Vic. What's up, Vic, baby? This is going to be good, man. This is going to be real good.
We saw Loya. She's an amazing player coming out from EU. We've also got a few different guys. We talked about the Solary guys a little bit. They actually show up with their very interesting setups. We'll probably hop onto them throughout the broadcast. We've got Reflection in here. We've seen him play. Gray Fox, phenomenal player. There's so many awesome undiscovered talent, I would say, borderline. Because these guys are phenomenal, man.
Yo, what an opportunity for today, Today could be their day to get out ahead, To show everybody how talented they are. I'm hearing a lot of talk about, these EU guys and how talented they are, how fast they play. So I'm kind of excited to see the speed. I want to see the speed.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to see them go.
Yeah. And don't forget, if you're curious as to how you can participate, there's a lot of different ways. You can be like a Fortnite content creator, cosplay, and don't forget to compete in those LTMs of the solo showdown. Those are dope. Also, tweet us your favorite moments. # Summer Skirmish. Let us know what you think, how you're enjoying the show. I mean, hey, even take pictures and be like, hey, this is how I'm enjoying. This is my setup, But yeah. Also, don't forget to talk about Nick and his amazing face.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. I'm always gonna lift you up, buddy. But here we go, hopping in. So we got a total of potentially 10 games, Nick. We saw some awesome play coming out yesterday. What do you think? What are you hoping to see?
Well, I mean, like I said, I want to see people take advantage of these early opportunities to score points with eliminations. So Tilted Tower lands, Pleasant Park lands, Greasy Grove lands, the Row lands. Just a couple quick kills like you're seeing right here. This is exactly what I want to see. I want to see quick kills. Try to get 4 quick eliminations, score your point, and then seal the deal.
And tuning in here, this is Fnatic Power. We've seen Fnatic Power. He is very, very good at the game. We saw him drop a 20 bomb. Last week was freaking insane. He was freaking out. We were freaking out. It was a super fun time. But so you touched on a little bit Tilted Towers. That's kind of your home, Nick.
Right.
Why do you like landing Tilted so much?
Just because, these fights where there's not 1,000 mats, and people can't build their own tilted really, really quick. It's like you can get a couple quick eliminations, and they're effortless with good positioning. So if you land in a tower like this, and then you're looking down on people that are a little bit lower than you, just a couple quick, easy eliminations without having to go through the build fights and throwing C4 and you know what I mean? So just those fast early eliminations is why I like Tilted Towers,
This is Reflection, a superstar, to say in the least. He's hanging out by Gus. Dude, I actually love the racetrack. Sometimes when I accidentally land racetrack, I find like an ATK. I'm like, I'm gonna race. You ever do that?
You race around it.
Yeah,
that's you.
Did you know it's actually?
You're the guy that I riffed on with my buddy and destroy and take.
But did you know the racetrack is actually active?
I didn't know.
You line up an ATK. There's actually like a timer. There's actually like a
I've never done that.
Really? I'm telling you, chat, try it. Just one day, go in and say, let's land Gus. Let's take once around the like a lap around once, and then you'll see.
And it'll give you a countdown and everything?
Yeah, man. And you get points and everything.
Okay.
This is Loya. We kind of touched on about how much words are hard. She's a really great player, basically. What I like about Loya a lot is that she kind of like talks through her gameplay. So if you like listen.
Okay. Oh, snappy.
Loya,
Decent amount of mats.
Let me down, Loya. You gotta.
Nah, she looks snappy. She looks good.
Him in a second.
See, there you go. There's a little bit of
Actually.
Doesn't want the med kit?
Yes. No, let's don't do this.
We don't want the med kit?
You wouldn't? Would you take the med kit over the bandages?
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What if it was like 15 bandages?
sitting
Would you
there?
take one med kit?
I'm still taking the med kit.
Oh, okay. So I do it until it's like 10 bandages. And
Really?
I'm like,
Really?
yeah.
So you only heal this. So you don't want the full 100?
Well, I would, if I could pop the full 100, I would.
Okay,
but I like to take it because it's like if I do get chipped a lot, I can just kind of like heal in small increments.
Small increments, right?
Yeah, and these are the Solary guys, Nick. So I don't know if you've seen their setup. They actually play kind of like in a diamond, and so they're basically playing across from each other. Yeah, and they have someone kind of flipping through their channels back and forth.
No way.
Yeah. Kinstar's really, really great.
That's my guy. Yeah, me and Kinstar go back.
Yeah.
This guy, he was at the E3 thing, E3 Epic event, man.
Yep, the Prime.
Listen, this guy killed me faster than I've ever been. I've never been eliminated faster from a game of Fortnite in my entire life.
By him?
I landed tilted first game. No, maybe it was the second game. It was game 2. And he came jumping down on me with that tack sub you guys put in the vault because it shoots too fast. Gone. I blinked and I was gone. This guy's a beast, man.
Yeah.
Him. He actually, I think the same game that he eliminated me, he won the whole thing too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, he did. He won game 2. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did, right?
Yep. Oh my gosh, look at this. Only 54 players.
Look at that beard, man.
That guy is beautiful.
Fear the beard.
Look at that.
Okay.
How do you think you say that name?
Coco.
Let's say Coco. Coco, look at this beautiful man.
Cocoleche. Just like that.
I like that.
That's got to be it.
That's got to be it. I'm surprised. There's already 50 players remaining. The game basically just started. There's elims left and right.
Hold on, he's talking.
Can you understand?
What do you say? No, I can't understand him.
He said, I'm sorry, Nick. My bad. I didn't even say anything. My bad.
Je m'appelle Nick.
So, Nick, let's talk a little bit high-level strategy, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you think, in your opinion, is the play here? Especially if you're trying to focus on elims. Whoa! How far? Okay, 230.
Well, that's a good play.
No big deal. This is just casual.
Right.
Casual elim there. This is like EU, though. Like, EU is really just like chock full of unbelievable players.
I mean, I don't know exactly what... I mean, he's looking for snipes right now. Clearly looking for snipes right now.
Just taking his time. I mean, that's the thing, though. Like, one good tag could eliminate someone and or just, like rip, like, shields.
Here he goes again.
Oh, that was so close. So he's kind of, like, trying to third party. And if for anyone out there that maybe doesn't know, when two people are engaging, if there's, like, a third person that shows up, we call that third partying, right? He's, like, trying to join in on the action.
Right.
And then you have, like, fourth party.
And then a fifth party, and then a sixth party,
and then it's like, I'd please.
Then you have a bounce pad.
Yo, Nick, these are those new riffs that came out with Season 5.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
You should just put 100 of them all over the map.
100?
So we can just fly everywhere. No, this is great. It's a really good way to get around the map. You know, just anything that adds speed to the gameplay is good for me. You know, so the riffs, the ATKs, it just gives you the opportunity to get around the map faster, which is great. Especially when you're going for eliminations, high kill gameplays. You know, it just getting from A to B is a lot easier on an ATK.
Yeah, definitely. Wow. So I think he is finding himself in an engagement here. Who's getting tagged, right?
Yeah, he's going to get into a little build battle here.
Okay.
He's got to be careful, though. We got a guy on the left and a guy on the right, I think.
So he's getting basically third party. But it's like
meat. He's the hot dog.
Yeah. He's getting sandwiched here.
Yep.
What do you like? So how do you counteract getting third party? Because like often you want to find yourself in those 1v1s. You want to be like, hey, let's fight, dude.
Yeah, I think the easiest way to break it down, for like a newer player, that's trying not to get himself pinched all the time is just, just the easiest analogy is, you want to be the bread, you don't want to be the meat. So just constantly change your position, however you can, to continue being the bun, man. You don't want to be the meat. You don't want to be in the middle. So just whatever you can do to constantly change that. You know what I mean? And this is kind of what he did. He avoided the fight up top. He went down low. He engaged in this one. He's not doing so hot, but he's got a lot of health to work with.
That's fine though. He's got a slurp. Okay, this person's not going to give him an opportunity. How do you feel about those the updates?
This is edit
slurp
right
juice?
there. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, it's Loya!
Caught the foot.
Loya said, "I
Caught
got
the
you."
foot.
Thanks for the elim. That's another one. This is Kokorechi. Coco. I'm really bad with names.
I think we're pronouncing it wrong.
I'm just bad with names in general. So I'm sorry, everybody. Pre-warned. And this is Loya. She picked up that elim just a second ago. Look here. She's like, okay, all right.
I'm legit shaking. And I wasted most of my mats.
Oh, okay.
For this now.
This is what I was talking about. She like talks you through
she's got a lot of flavor.
Yeah. Loya's great, man.
She got flavor.
Last week we saw this elimination where someone bouncered over her,
right?
And she literally clipped them like midair, like dead shot. Like
I think I saw that.
Yeah, and she was just like, "All right, cool. Thanks for making my life easy." And it was just like, "All right, respect."
No, dude, hey man, there's a lot of girls in Fortnite that are really good, and it's I like it. I like seeing it. It's cool. It's good.
Yeah. We got a replay coming in from Kinstar. Let's take a look at that. See what he's doing.
This is the guy right here.
Oh, he's in Viking Village. Man, he's only got basically that silence SMG. Okay. Build battles for life. What? Wow.
Boom.
He's also one of those people that's just like stoic. Just I eliminated 10,000 people. Zero emotion. I'm a robot.
Definitely think most of these are gonna be hit pretty low.
So I like the way she's playing this. She's like on the outskirts of the map.
Okay.
And she's just going to farm up all the way to the new circle. And I don't know if she's going to really represent anybody out here. She's just so far away from all these POIs.
And we kind of saw that yesterday, right? It's like
yeah, the majority of the action should be more like in the center point of the old circle. So they'll be coming in from Loot Lake and Tilted Towers.
Yeah.
So her being out here kind of sets herself up for a safer entrance into the new one.
Back over to Kinstar, hanging out in Viking Village. This is what I call it, by the way. It doesn't have a name, but Viking Village is the name. So everyone feel free to call it that. Oh, never mind.
Oh, this is extreme French right here.
How do you have you ever been to Viking Village?
I've been there a few times. Yeah.
That's like I would assume
I'll only go because there's a rift that takes you to Tilted.
See, that's what I was gonna say. There's a rift there.
Other than that, I have no business in the village.
Okay. And this is J-Biz, who's Lunary. I guess I'm assuming Solary and Lunary, same thing. Not same team, but same like team.
Yeah,
owner.
This dude looks like the blonde guy from Hockey Balboa.
Dude.
Right?
I agree.
Like a son, kind of. Looks like a beast, man.
Yeah. I like that he's opting to stay away from Tilted. He's like, okay, look, I got to get to the circle, but I don't really want to go through Tilted.
No, that's where everybody's going to be. Right around Tilted.
Mm-hmm. I think what's fun about Tilted, too, is kind of as you're walking through, there's like so many places you can hide. So you never know. Like once you hear someone like footsteps, you're like, all right, I'm going to catch this person off guard.
Right.
Elims. Here we go.
Yep.
Getting built up on.
Doing a decent job. Just trying to maintain high ground.
Yeah. Which
is important. I mean, you'd rather be looking down than looking up. And if you have the mats to do it, it's cool. Just don't go too high because people seem to be shooting a lot of people's builds down in these tournaments. And plus, here comes C4.
Oh, we're
good.
So
we're good.
It was far. Okay.
Far away.
Look at this. They're fighting.
But now we're inside of a tree. I think we're out of here, man. I think we leave this. You won't.
Oh, they're in.
Now we're in the gas.
They gotta run.
Storm. Sorry.
XTV eliminates dominate.
Man.
That's going to be rough. You know what's interesting, Nick, is we actually haven't seen many players yet with that 4 elimination threshold. So if you're just tuning in, everyone's racing to 8 points.
Yeah, we see a lot of 2s and a lot of 1s.
Yeah,
They
so
need
basically, you want to find yourself with 4 eliminations, and you get a point. That basically puts you on the board. And then if you win, you get 2. If you play second or third, you get a point. So everyone's trying to find themselves eliminations. I think, you know what, it's like kind of like first game jitters. Like everyone's just like, let's just fill it out.
Yeah.
Just the
I don't know,
game.
man. You were telling me the EU guys they play a little faster, but right now they're playing a little bit slower. I've noticed. I mean, there's just not as many eliminations up on the board. It's a little bit of a slower game, you know.
Right.
But I think you might be right. You know, the first game jitters, just trying to get comfortable with the new tournament setting and stuff. As you see my man jump padding away, which is great.
Oh, so I think Keenstar actually used a... Yeah, so there's a rift.
Yeah, there's a
few
rift.
rifts potentially up there
Up
at
on
Viking.
Viking, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good. This is going to be one of those cliffside games.
Oh, yeah. And that's when it gets tough, right? Because, like, you can build... Building isn't that hard, but when you have to build against something that you can't control, like a mountain,
Right.
you know, you make a mistake, you slide down the mountain, and you're in the storm, and then suddenly you're like, okay, well, this hurts now. It's like 10 damage. I'm going to hurt a lot or be eliminated.
This is Kinstar is he's one of the best players that I've seen play Fortnite.
Yeah?
Oh, he's a robot.
I think what I like about Kinstar a lot is his build style. You see him and the Solar guys, they often build, most people build 1x1s. They actually build 2x1s, so they have, like, more space.
Yeah.
'Cause typically, if, like, it's easy to, like, take out a 1x1 and drop players back to, like, level playing field.
Yeah.
But when they build the 2x1s, it's like, well, you have to expend more ammo to get me down, or I have more options to move around and navigate. So
Right.
that's what I really appreciate about them.
No, Kinstar's super efficient on the builds. If you watch him push players, he builds so quickly. It's just awesome to watch.
Ooh, I like the little notification. I don't know what that is burning up there, but back over to Koko. He's got 1 elimination. So we're now at 23 people left alive. This is kind of what we saw and what we've been seeing, right? It's like a lot of players kind of staying alive toward the final circles, and then things just go crazy.
Right. Only 23 left, you know. The Storm's going to push everybody in. And he's in a really good spot. It looks like he's got high ground on the entire map.
Okay. He's got, I mean, I'd say the mats are pretty
Decent
good.
amount of mats, yeah.
You know, weapons are pretty good. Ammo.
But we saw it all day yesterday. If they don't have at least 1,000, it's just not. It's not a realistic, you know, thought for them to be able to survive all the way to the end. There's just too much building going on.
Yeah. Yeah. And just a reminder for the...
Ow!
Oh, my. Okay. Wow.
He said, oi. Oy vey,
That
papi.
was a dope... Oh, no.
Ow, you
Not like-
won't.
oh,
Nasıl vurmadım lan?
that was
nasıl
so
vuramadın?
close. That person has a haircut at minimum.
That shot looked good right there.
I thought... that's like not... As a player, and if I'm playing Fortnite, right, and I'm running around, I'm like, I'm going to engage this fight. The last thing I want to see is someone like just throw up like a 3x3 in metal, and I'm like...
Oh, I love where Kokorechi's at right now, man. This is my man right here, dude.
You know what's interesting? We saw Vivid doing this yesterday.
Same thing. High ground. Oh!
Dude, it's so close. These shots, man.
Come on, Coco.
Wait, the guy's in the storm. He's taking
Don't
damage.
you shoot through that tree.
Didn't you say you're good at that, shooting between
No,
the
I'm
leaf?
good at hitting the leaf with a rocket.
No way.
Mermim bitiyor yalnız ha.
Dude,
Sniper mermim bitiyor.
these
Sniper
shots are... And you got to
Sniper
think,
kadar
as that
fazla
guy
değilmiş.
down there being shot at, and you're like, this is not where I want to be. I'm fighting someone up here.
Right, just
Someone's
hearing
taking
sniper bullets flying right by your head.
Sniper mermim sandığım kadar
That's
fazla
so
değil.
close.
Aslında bunu idareli kullanmam
He only needs
lazım.
2 more eliminations, man, and then that's a point. No way.
Come on, Coco.
Ya o adamı avlarım
Do you
gibi
like to take
geliyor ama.
shots as people are, like, moving? Or do you like to take shots as people are jumping?
I prefer them not to jump, but
Okay.
I don't. I mean, you can't always have it the way you want it, you know.
I think for me, I like it when they jump. It's like a little more predictable, like where they're gonna be a little bit.
I don't even really enjoy sniping. I mean, I like
Really?
to have a explode. Yeah, I like my AR, and
Oh,
I like my shotgun and my sub,
Okay.
and then a heal, and then explode.
So you're like a close range dude.
Close range, but I need explode. Yeah,
Okay.
just to push them out of the builds. get him exactly where you want him. You know, the snipe's good and everything, but I mean, playing with the controller is a little bit harder to hit those shots. So having explodes is just so much more useful, you know?
Yeah.
Szkoda, że nie podniosłem.
An interesting little tactic here. So we see that they're now starting to like make their way toward the center of the circle, and you'll see this live. Like people just start fortifying spots or building, creating as many walls as possible. It's cool because like then if someone jumps down and say breaks your wall, they can't. It's all your stuff, right? So they can't edit the walls or anything really. So they're kind of at the mercy of what you decide to do as the player.
Exactly.
And building more than a 1x1 means like, oh, they blew out the floor. Ah, it's fine. I take like a step to my left. I'm still good.
Right.
Still 20 players, Nick.
So this is something you see a lot, man. You see, I think you can only do this. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can only do it through a pyramid. You basically edit the pyramid, then you can stand. You can stand like it's kind of like you're through it. Then you can see through it. It's like a cheesy way to peek.
Yeah,
you know? See a lot of players do that.
I'm surprised we have not seen any elimination. So it was 24 down to 20, right? So 4 people have been picked off.
Yep.
But there's so there's a player here. Oh, I think was that his wall that he placed?
As soon as this storm pushes everybody in, it's gonna get crazy. Everybody's just gonna tee off on everybody.
Yeah, and this is a new feature in season 5 is that the storm.
He's gotta
right?
go.
Just the way the storm moves, and like the circle can be. It used to be circles within circles. Now it's like the circle can be within the storm.
Right.
And then it just like puts
Moves
everyone
to the other
off.
side of the storm. Right.
Yeah, and then everyone's like, wait, hold on.
How is nobody shooting this man that is running through?
Listen, Nick, I'll tell you why, okay?
Did he make a pact?
No, because that's the Oblivion skin, and that's the best skin, okay? I use
can't
that
believe
skin.
nobody's shooting him. Wow.
I mean, you've got a great point. We saw, like, yesterday as people were moving, it's like the moment anyone moves, there's, like, 2 people firing at them.
Right.
At minimum, it's like, even if you don't tick them and, like, hit their shield, you're just saying, like, hey, guys, there's a player right there.
Right.
Right?
No, it's very abnormal for someone to run that late in the circle, right through the center of a field and not get shot by 20 different people.
Hopping over to Teaksy. He's got 3 elims, so if he can find one more.
One more
at
score point.
Minimum, yeah, man. And those points, we saw them add up, right? Like, even just the 4 eliminations is huge. Sure, you can play for first, second, or third, but those elimination bonuses are huge.
You see this a lot, these windows peak. They just constantly create the windows, and they're shooting through them.
Oh, man.
Good shots on. He's far away from the next circle, though. He's got to get moving. Very, very low on mats.
Oh, my gosh. He's only got, what, 250 metal?
He's closing in, but he's got high ground on a lot of people below him. There's still a few above him. This is going to be a tough push.
Oh, he's trying to just find this party here, just third party him real... Okay. This is painful. And we talked about this, Nick. We saw this without fail yesterday. It's
He's
like
building really well, though.
He's now has more mats. Yep, that's exactly it. It's you have to consider the late game, right? If you're playing for late game, you have to have the mats.
He slid through it.
Oh my. Okay, he's in the storm. No,
okay,
get out of storm.
We got a kit.
It's ticking for 10. Oh my. It's ticking for 10. Not like this. Okay. Well, on the plus side, Teaksy, 4 eliminations, so at minimum, he's walking out of this game with a point. He's on the board. This is
he did. Yeah, he did get. Okay,
yeah,
right.
He got the threshold, so we're good. He's got a point. That's what's important. Oh man,
those gas cranes are great to flush him out.
Yeah, man. He's still just hanging out. Oh, there's someone below him.
Nice. That's 2.
Okay. So that's Get Boy. So we were just.
I'm telling you guys right now, Kid Star's the GOAT. Everybody get it through your heads right now. This guy.
This is the guy.
I've never been eliminated faster in my entire life, and I was working for it. I mean, I did whatever I could to set myself up in a power position to be able to get that elimination. There was literally nothing I could do. It was gone off the grid.
Just because Kid Star said I'm Kid Star.
He's good, man.
Yeah.
Really, really good. He plays really, really fast too.
I like how it's almost like a chess game to him. It's kind of like what advantages and how and where can I build? Like who would that?
Right
yeah, who would do that?
Wait,
what?
Oh yeah, because
of storm. Oh my gosh. But see, that's what I'm saying. It's like typically most players would just say, I have to get to the circle as quickly as possible. He finds a way down the mountain to be safe.
Goat on the cliff up there.
I love when you call them goats.
That's what they are.
Little goats on the mountains.
There's only 4 left. It looks like everybody's above him, so he, so we're trying to win from down low here. I think he's going to try to build up, though.
We saw from yesterday, people with the high ground typically had like an advantage, right?
See, he puts his own wall right there. He's got a trap to avoid. I think he sees it. He's a robot.
5 players left, Nick. We're coming down to the wire. Keenstar needs 2 more eliminations, though. That's the key thing here. Okay, so he's placed a floor. So, oh, wait, was that the player in the box?
Look how accurate he is. Look at this.
Oh, wow. Okay, so he finds
That boy don't
Elam.
miss.
That was Oblivion.
And he has 16 small bots in case he gets shot.
He's got small pots for days. All right, so now someone else was eliminated as well. Or no, sorry, 1 player was eliminated. So now he just needs 1 more Elam. He's going to have the extra points. And then if he just places 2nd or 3rd, he's walking away
So
with a
the
ton of
only issue
points.
that he's going to find himself in is that he really doesn't.
Oh, wow! No way!
That's the player.
That was
that's the player.
Kidstar!
No, it wasn't.
That
Might as well
was!
say that.
No!
Pretty much what
He
it was.
just impulsed him into the storm! What? Nick, I told you.
Come
These
on,
guys show up.
man. Who is DKokholm? Come on, man. You just
Do I
did
have a
it.
chance to throw an impulse
I
on
wonder
this
if
guy?
he-
This guy's a
No, I
legend.
don't really.
I like how we can see
Let's
what
see.
he's doing.
I feel like at this point, why not try for the impulse
Look at
play
his
again?
fingers.
I don't have more mats, okay?
No more mats.
Oh, no. Oh, dude, he plays left-handed!
Come on, baby. Come
We
on,
just
baby.
need to stay here.
You won't do
I
it
want to
again.
play left-handed.
Yo, he's gonna.
Razor.
Yo, he's gonna bounce somebody else in there too. Watch.
He had, what, 2 more? Dude, this is getting crazy.
Oh, jump pad above him. See, this is what it turns into.
We're just gonna use a bouncer here to get over to this
Okay,
platform.
okay. I mean, he still has 1 bouncer,
That's
right?
This
really
dude
good.
is doing a solo
contesting high
commentary
ground
in
on
a $500,000 tournament.
Rocket launcher in hands.
I want to hear
Need to
what
be
he says.
careful about that. There's a trap down there. We want to stay here.
This guy's the greatest ever.
Yeah.
Greatest life.
Wait, so...
Okay, so these guys are right
Oh,
there.
so he can see
I might need
both
to
the
just-
players below him. Oh! Razor finds it, and so Razor has 2 eliminations.
Take
Now it's a
damage on
1v1.
them. Okay.
This guy is teaching in a $500,000 tournament.
Okay. Trap goes down.
So this is like, yeah, that's gonna shrink in.
Homie, you got
Okay.
40 HP. You might go for this.
Fair enough.
I think he said fair enough
You have
as you
40
said
HP.
that.
You know what you have to do here.
Whoa! Wait, what?
I didn't even see him. Oh. You're the best.
Whoa, wow.
You're the best.
Okay, so this
Upload
guy
to
was
YouTube.
not only talking to us,
Straight
telling
to
us his
YouTube.
plan. He just said, "Look, I've got to make a play." I didn't even see the guy. He just jumped down and was like, "Oh, hey, boop. All right, what's up? It's me. How's it going?"
Ah, dude, that impulse nade was sick.
To take out Keenstar.
I
You gotta
felt bad
feel,
that was my boy though. That's my boy.
You want to check out that the final moments? You want to see those again?
Ah, of course.
Yeah, you want to go back? Let's
I'm
take a
down.
look at those. Let's see the final moments. Once again.
I didn't even see. I didn't see
Yeah,
him.
that's a
Did you see him?
I didn't. Oh, he was. Oh, he started.
That eyes it,
Oh, dude, those eyes. I didn't even. I'd be the guy to like.
Was that the
wait,
one, by the way? Pronounce his name?
I got nothing for you. You want to talk about the games? I mean, you know, it was like a pretty cool first game.
Sure. Yeah. Down.
I'm curious to see. You talked about it. It's a little slower.
A little slower, but
Yeah.
man, it sped up there at the end. You know, but again, you know, so whoever's above, whoever has that high ground in the late game, it seems to be whoever's getting the win. So, you know,
Yeah.
Kinstar, he had 18 small pots. You know, but small pots don't do anything when you're when you're all the way down. You got to build your way up. So, ooh.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from that last game, our first match. Let's take a look at some of these. I'm curious to see which replays are in there, because there's some that I want to check out specifically. This is another solar guy, Yoshi. Oh, wow, so close. This is Power, Fnatic Power. He's a really amazing player. Fighting. Oh, he was in Tilted.
It's my home.
That is your home. Oh, come on.
Oh!
He reacted the same way you did.
I'd have been so mad. Hit him so many times.
This is when Kinstar decided to land in Viking Village.
This is my boy, man. Keep your eye out for him. I'm telling you.
Okay, Loya. So this must be when she found that first Elim.
She is mean, man. She's good.
She like hits him in the pinky toe. Like,
Oh!
what? Yeah, look, he just like This is what? Wow.
He's got a big toe.
Wait, no, wait. What?
Mm.
Oh,
He knew
dang.
it too. Look, look.
He was like, ah.
In that.
Yep.
He's like, "Oi."
Oh, wait, is he in this storm? Oh, okay, well,
Oh.
rip. That's gotta be brutal. Which one is...
This is yeah. Too many seconds in the storm here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. He slides in, and then, yeah, he can't get hit to break the wall. And then
This
here
is
you go.
awesome.
Just keep right here, look. There's Skeet Star. Bye.
Get
I don't even know what to say about that.
He planned it too.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he knew he was building up because you got to get out. You got
Yeah.
to get him up.
And then he was just like, hey,
Boom, boom.
boom, there it is. That was a great pickoff. I'm curious to see. Let's take a look at the standings, though. We'll see where people are falling after that first game. What do you think? Predictions? Too late. There they are. So what's interesting here is we've got DKokholm. I'm so bad with these names, everyone. I'm so sorry. Finds himself in first.
That's it.
So what's interesting is these two right here. They've got this little icon right here. This is the Royale. They're holding the throne, rather. So that means they have... No.
Okay.
They have the same amount of eliminations, which means they have that floating point. So that's why they find themselves with 2 points. Everyone else here has 1 point. So that must mean that some of these people placed second or third.
Right.
And then the other ones actually found that elimination bonus, right? Because that's also a point.
Right.
So, yeah, there you go. Top 8 after game 1. It's pretty close.
So we have some twos.
We've got some, too. Yeah, so what's interesting, too, is Madsen and Boyer XD actually have 5 eliminations just in game 1. So they're, like, warming up. They're ready to show up.
I like that.
Excited.